Red Dead Redemption's Platinum is a grind, and we'll be getting the Platinum the way Rockstar intended, on the PS3. Now, Red Dead does have two versions for the PS3 and PS4 versions, with a difference of just 3 trophies. And because we're playing the PS3 version, we'll have to endure its online and multiplayer trophies, and have to get to max level online. We'll also have to 100% the main story, but for the first trophy, that government boy, we complete the first mission with John Marston. We are forced to work with the government since they captured our wife and son and have to travel to Fort Mercer to track down one of our old gang members.
That's right.
And here we'll find Bill Williamson, and he isn't too happy to see us.
Well,
damn! After getting shot, we're rescued by 2 strangers and get our first trophy. The lady who just saved us back at Fort Mercer is Bonnie McFarland. Bonnie and her father own and run the ranch here, and while we heal up and help her around the ranch, she proposes we pay the Marshal and Armadillo a visit for help capturing Williamson.
Hello sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
Once we get to Armadillo, we meet the Marshal, and in order to recruit him to capture Bill, we have to help him, and here's where we get the Clemency Pays trophy for capturing a bounty alive. After shooting through Walton's gang, we are given the option to capture him either alive or dead. And for the first part of the story, we are recruiting a team to infiltrate Fort Mercer, and we'll have to recruit 4 people, including the Marshal, by doing favors for each, and in return, they'll help us acquire all necessary equipment. We need to help Nigel West Dickens with his entrepreneurial endeavors, so he will let us use his cart to get inside of Fort Mercer undetected. We help the Marshal clean up the town by taking out the gangs in the area. After we help him, he will give us backup.
Will you ride with us?
All right.
Thank you, John Marston. It's gonna be a bloody job.
It's land that makes the men, as much as the other way around.
Thanks for your help, John. Norman here is gonna help us get to Bill.
We have to help Seth find treasure so that he'll provide us a distraction when it's time.
Look for maps, half insane. Gonna be rich after all these years. The glass eye. It's a glass eye.
Stop with the tears and help me with Williamson's gang.
Sure. Sure.
And we save Irish, and in turn he helps us get a Gatling gun for taking out Bill's gang while on the inside. Once the team is put together, we can get the Land of Opportunity trophy for completing the mission Assault on Fort Mercer.
Thank God. Now I'll be ready with that machine gun, my dear boy.
Come on in. Come on in. Welcome to my humble abode.
Miraculous elixir can keep the muscles supple and relax the cords.
But we find out from one of Bill's men that
He says, Bill's already run up to Mexico yesterday morning.
so now we have to head to Mexico to find where Bill is hiding. Irish gets us a boat to Mexico, but we run into some trouble. After getting to Mexico, we continue the main story, but the game tries to give us another horse. I don't want this horse. I don't want this horse. They tried to screw me just now. Which would reset our progress for the Spur to Victory trophy for using the same horse for 20 missions, and our 20th mission is a duel right as you enter Mexico. God is dumbass. And along the way, we get the Bullseye trophy for getting 250 headshots.
Give me a kill.
Bullseye? Oh, we finally got it. And while we have been in Mexico, we were caught in the middle of a war.
Any word of those men?
Oh, yes.
By fighting me. El trabajo. The job is not done.
But the Mexican government tried to have us killed after helping them. We also find out that Bill is hiding with Javier La Escuela, another one of our gang members. The government was hiding Bill and Javier from us the entire time. And for completing the mission, the Gates of El Presidio, we get the Sons of Mexico trophy. After blowing up the gates, we come face to face with Javier.
Hello, old friend.
Come on, you're not gonna shoot your own brother, are you? We was
You should have killed me years ago when you had the chance.
After Javier is dead, we find that Bill escaped Escalera, and for completing the appointed time mission, we get the No More Fancy Words trophy. We disable their armored stage, chase them down, and finally finish them off. With Javier and Bill taken care of, that just leaves us with one more gang member. We make our way back to America and head to Blackwater. Dutch is in the area and we have to scout the compound where Dutch is for a Savage Soul trophy.
Ooh. Get that stuff away.
You banged your head.
Savage Soul. After scoping out Dutch's compound, we go back and prepare to infiltrate. This is a two-part mission, and for completing the "And the Truth Shall Set You Free" mission, we get the Benefits of Civilization trophy. We shoot our way through Dutch's men, disable his Gatling gun, and chase him down.
We gotta stop meeting like this. Yeah.
And now we're done being an errand boy for the government, and now we have to go home to our family. But they can wait because there are some trophies we can get still. While riding around New Austin, I accidentally come across a gang hideout, and here's where we get the Long Arm of Marston trophy for killing 500 enemies with a long armed weapon. Long Arm of Marston. Also for completing this hideout, we get the Evil Spirits trophy for completing both Tumbleweed and Tesoro Azul hideouts. Evil Spirits. And before completing the game, I want to get as close as possible to 100%. And there are 18 strangers across the map, and for completing one task for a stranger, we get the Strange Things Are Afoot trophy. We come across a man gathering flowers for his wife, and gathering 3 different flowers gets us the trophy.
Not many around these parts that help an old man with such a task as my other half, lovely Annabelle.
And since we have a little bit of money, we can buy a rare weapon from the gunsmith for the Exquisite Taste trophy. We can also buy the Elegant Suit in Thieves Landing for the He Cleans Up Well trophy. Elegant Suit, please. And look how long it takes a pastry to pop the trophy. We could have used the Elegant Suit to cheat at poker, but we can't put it on because we progress to a point in the story where we can't change our clothes. For the next trophy gold medal, we have to get a gold medal rank on a combat mission. And the easiest mission is Old Swindler Blues. We have to get Nigel West Dickens back to Armadillo in time, have all headshots at 100% accuracy.
It's gonna be fun. We're nearly there.
And for the next trophy, No Dice, we have to win a game of Liar's Dice without losing a die.
I think I've won.
And for our next minigame related trophy, what about hand grenades? We have to get a ringer in a game of horseshoes.
That's a beauty.
I did it! That shit said ringer. That said ringer. That shit just said ringer. That's a trophy. It just said ringer. I don't know how, but it's a ringer. And for accidentally completing another gang hideout, we get the Incentendo Asentio for completing Fort Merso and No Salida hideouts. At this point, we probably should get back to our family, but I mean, what are a few more trophies? For completing 15 of the Stranger missions, we get the People Are Still Strange trophy. We've encountered all types of strangers throughout our journey in the West. For our last Stranger mission, we encounter a man who lost his horse and asked us to get it back for him.
My love, they stole Jim's heart and they took her away.
We travel to Tumbleweed and bring his horse back for our 15th Stranger task.
I thought we was free.
She's back with me.
We finish up the last 3 hideouts for the Awesome Overpowered trophy, and we finish Gaptooth Breach, Pikes Basin, and Twins Rocks. For the Manifest Destiny trophy, we have to kill all 20 buffaloes in the game. They don't respawn, but I end up losing 2 while trying to kill all of them, and so we have to come back to this one later. While searching for the last buffalo, we get the Bucking Awesome trophy for breaking a Kentucky Saddler, American Standard Breed, and a Hungarian Half-Bred. For the High Roller trophy, from 2,000 chips in the hand of poker, my strategy was to go all in and hope I won. And on the way back home, we actually found the 2 buffaloes for the Manifest Destiny trophy. And there are a lot of random encounters in Red Dead, and there's often an event where a woman stops us for help, but is actually setting us up to get robbed. Here is where we can get the Dastardly trophy for placing a hog-tied woman on the tracks and watching her get run over. We finally take John home to be reunited with his family. This is where we get to bond with our family by hunting with Jack, save the crops from crows, make a delivery with Abigail,
But there was still kind of a family.
A family that left you for dead.
and herd cattle.
Jack! Keep me.
And now we get the Into the Sunset trophy for completing the Enemy Shall Be Destroyed mission. Edgar Ross sends an army to take us out. Before we have our last face-off, we hold off as many of the military as possible.
Now go! Get!
We now switch over and are playing as John's son, Jack Marston, 3 years later. Jack is looking for revenge, and we get the Nurture Our Nature trophy for completing the Remember My Family mission. We track down Edgar,
Damn.
Now that the main game is complete, we continue going for the 100% by winning the rest of the mini games, completing all the night job, killing the remaining animals. Oh, that's holy crap. And doing a few bounties.
Look at that. Stop now.
And while we're doing the bounties, we rack up enough fame and honor to get the Man of Honor / Chivalry's Dead trophy for having max fame and high honor. Or for the Chivalry's Dead, we have to have max fame and low honor. And for the 100%, we have to go to every part of the map at least once. And from covering all map locations, we get the On the Trail of Devaka trophy. But what makes this trophy so easy is you can buy each map part at specific general stores, and once we use the map, it uncovers that specific part of the map. And we'll travel all over the map to complete the Treasure Hunter Ambient Challenge. And for reaching the legendary rank of level 10, we get the Frontiersman trophy.
Yeah.
Once we sell all of our gold that we got from the Treasure Hunter Challenge, we get the More Than a Fistful trophy for earning a total of $10,000 during single player. And earlier when I said I killed all the animals, I actually missed one because killing all of them should have unlocked the Natural Selection trophy for killing all animal species. And after some searching, I found out I didn't kill a duck, but you can clearly see I literally killed one here. Now we also get the last animal leader trophy for killing 18 bears and skinning them.
Should be able to sell this.
And we finally unlocked the Inhale of All Bullets trophy for killing 500 enemies with a pistol. And while we finish up our last few bounties for the 100%, we get the Gunslinger trophy for killing an enemy in expert target mode. And all that means is in this mode there's no auto aim, but using Deadeye makes it much easier. And for bringing in our last bounty, this gives us the Redeem trophy for finally 100% in the game. Should be it right here. I mean, that's it. That's it. But that doesn't mean we're completely done with the main game, since we have a few trophies left before multiplayer. For the Fighting Around the World trophy, we have to knock out someone in every saloon across the map. We'll save the other two story trophies, but now we'll move on to the multiplayer trophies. And the state of the PS3 online servers are surprisingly populated. But here's the thing, there are hackers everywhere, because as we try to go for the Have Gun Will Travel trophy for completing all hideouts in the same free roam session, my game free is on the last one. Level 5. And it's no coincidence, since it's happened multiple times, and even when I try to go for a full posse of 8 players, my game gets frozen when I just need 2 more players. So since we couldn't get the Have Gun Will Travel trophy, we get the Red Dead Rockstar trophy for killing a Rockstar dev or someone who has this trophy already. And that was the last trophy I got for a while, since watching other Red Dead Platinum videos, I've seen other creators get robbed of getting to max level in online because of hackers. So I decided to go for the How the West Was Won trophy for getting the max level online first. And getting to level 50 requires 337,110 XP, and not only that, but the quickest hideout is Solomon's Folly. It gives around 800 XP per hideout depending on how many kills you can chain together every 3 minutes. So that's about 16,000 XP an hour, and that takes about 21 hours to get to level 50. But we still run the risk of getting our game hacked and wasting any time we put in. But if we do the unpatched version, we can get around 22,000 XP for a 3-minute hideout, which is about 44,000 XP an hour, and only taking about 7 hours to get to level 50. And in the unpatched version, we are in a solo lobby and don't run the risk of anyone hacking our game. And after hours and hours, we finally reach level 50. Now we load back into online into a friendly free roam session and actually find some people. We end up doing all the hideouts with them and go for the slow on the jaw trophy for getting 10 assists in a single hideout. And we finally get the Have Gun Will Travel trophy for completing all hideouts in a single session. And since they both left, we spent about an hour inviting all players in the lobby to a posse, and we finally get the Posse'd Up trophy for having the max amount of members. A full posse right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go. And I used my second PS3 and alt account to get both the GOAT team and the Quick and Everyone Else trophy for 4 consecutive victories and being the top scoring player in any 3 consecutive free-for-all matches. 3 in a row. GOAT team.
Game over.
Let's go. And for the most wanted trophy, we have to become the public enemy for 10 minutes and escape. We get to Armadillo and climb on the roof and kill everything in sight. Once it's been 10 minutes, we actually don't need to escape. We can go into the outfitter and get the trophy. Let's see if it works. Oh, let's go. For the last multiplayer trophy, hit the trail. All we have to do is ride from Blackwater to Escalera before sundown. And I totally forgot that we needed the mowing them down trophy for killing 500 enemies with a mounted weapon. And since it'll take hours in single player, we can get it in about 30 minutes in the Undead Nightmare since zombies infinitely spawn. There we go, mowing them down. And now we can get the final 2 main game trophies. But since our Hungarian half-bred died in our game save with Jack, we can reload our save game with John and finish out the game. And use the same tactics as the most wanted trophy in online. Go to Armadillo and kill everything in sight, but if we escape the US Marshal on the Hungarian half-breed, we get the heading south on a white Bronco trophy. Oh, there we go, heading south on a white Bronco. And finally for the platinum, we can get the Friends in High Places trophy for amassing a bounty of $5,000 and using a pardon letter to remove the bounty. And handing in this pardon letter means we've officially platinum all the main Rockstar games. Oh my god, I just got the platinum. And finally our platinum trophy. Pardon letter. 66 counts. Jesus Christ.
This letter says I'm a free man.
Oh my god, look at that list. Oh, what a grateful universe. Friends in High Places and Legend of the West. Click here to watch me become the greatest Jedi alive, and thanks for watching.